Hello everyone. Welcome to Cassiopeia and the Cosmos of Cinema. I missed you guys. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, but it's back to business, and that business is making movies and watching movies. Over the holiday, I saw Catching Fire and I saw Frozen. Of course, Catching Fire was as amazing as anyone could have anticipated. One aspect of Catching Fire in the Hunger Games series that doesn't really get a lot of talk is just the style. It's got such great style. I love their made-up sci-fi fashion. It really indulges my aesthetic compulsion. In Catching Fire, you get to meet a lot more people from other districts, and they actually become stronger supporting characters, and I really enjoy that. If you don't know the character of Finnick, you will. He is amazing. He's really something different, as well as Joanna. Joanna was really interesting. She's another character from another district, a past victor, and she's quite the feisty gal. I was glad to meet these new characters. We get to know Gale a bit better in this one. I actually don't think he's that interesting of a character. The Onion released, of course, a phony film review where this older gentleman talks about the relationship between, no, he doesn't talk about the relationship. He talks about who's cuter, Peeta or Gale, and who Katniss should end up with. And according to him, Chris Helmsworth, Liam Helmsworth. Yeah, it's Liam. Chris is Thor, right? Yeah. He's cuter than Josh Hutcherson. I write weekly analyses. When I do these vlogs, I also write something because I'm actually getting school credit for this. And in my coverage, I actually ended up talking about that love triangle pretty seriously and why Peeta is actually the more desirable character. So I think he's more loyal. I think he's part of Katniss's now. Gale is part of her past. You can't come back in and expect, oh, well, come on, baby. You Evicta, let me get in on it. No, go away. You're not a part of my present, Gale. Just scat. I'm with Peeta now. Peeta's where it's at. Pretty sure the author, I don't know her name, she named that character just because I actually prefer the way British people say the name Peter. They say it Peeta. So I really like that he's named Peeta because I like how British people say the name Peter. Aha! It's very obvious Catching Fire got a bit bigger budget because the sci-fi graphic effects are on point. They're super stunning. I didn't get the chance to see Catching Fire in IMAX. I wish I would have because I'm sure it would have been stunning. Another great thing about Catching Fire and the Hunger Games series is that the potential audience is enormous. It's anybody who wouldn't like the Hunger Games. It speaks to everyone, I feel. The struggle is universal. Take down the system. How punk is that? Moving on to Frozen. Disney. You've been having a real tough time, haven't you? Real tough time. You've probably noticed everyone's talking up Frozen. Somebody even had the audacity to say that Frozen is the best animated feature Disney has produced since The Lion King. That's a joke. That is a big joke, and that is not true at all. Frozen is like Tangled, but with two chicks, and it makes you feel really cold the entire time. The songs are unmotivated. The tone is kiddie. I'm very aware that I'm watching a children's film. I hate that. That means you blew it. You blew it. If you're making a family film and it's awkward to watch because you're an adult, you blew it. That's one thing Disney used to be really good at, is making the adult audience feel comfortable with slipping in some adult humor here and there that's harmless and no one's ever going to recognize, it's not going to scar a younger kid or anything. It's just, it makes it enjoyable for those of us who are not gonna ooh and ah at semi-decent graphics. And it's beautiful, it really is. The sequence where Idina Menzel's, shoot me in the head, Idina Menzel's character, the Snow Queen, is building her castle is really beautiful. It's just really boring. It dragged. I could not wait for it to be over. It was super, super boring. It's definitely a film for younger. It just seems like a little girl film. Yeah, that's a huge target demographic, but no. No thanks. No Frozen, please. No. For those of you who don't know, Frozen is based off of a classic fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. Sure. The Snow Queen. I've never heard of it. You've probably never heard of it. Don't go see it. It's not good. I actually watched Tangled right after I watched Frozen. Tangled, which isn't even outstanding, is better. It's funnier. It's more charming. It's not as forced. The only comic relief in Frozen is that little snowman, who's mostly redundant. He's not really funny. He's like a robot, like a snowman robot. It's not charming at all. I don't. So, of course, I'm going to say, go see Catching Fire. Don't go see Frozen. Obvious. I don't know what I'm going to see this weekend. I have no idea. There's really nothing amazing out right now. I really want to see Nebraska, but I live in Ohio. I don't know if I'll be able to find it at a theater around me. Hopefully I can. I really, really hope. Because that one seems quirky and cool and interesting. It's in black and white. You never see that. Sorry for the delay. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for like a mystery movie. It could be Nebraska. It could be something else. I don't know. Really excited for the coming weeks. American Hustle, Saving Mr. Banks, Wolf of Wall Street, all the Christmas holiday big hitters. Those are going to be amazing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.